The Icebreakers kick things off by winning the opening face-off, and here we go. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Burns. Sidesteps the check. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Quick feed to Sharkey. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Shot! And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Takes control of the puck. There's the whistle. We got an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The Icebreakers take control of the face-off. Buttersworth's got it in the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Pasternak. Passes it over. Turns it away. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. Thunderous hip check on the play. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Blunt's got the puck and he's going to hang on. More than half the period left to play. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And that's off a stick. Play is blown dead with the offside. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. The Nighthawks win the draw. And she's knocked off the puck there. Sharkey's going to play it against the half wall. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Turns him away. Tremendous hip check on the play. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. The Icebreakers gain control of it. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. He scores! The Nighthawks draw first blood here in period number 1.
It's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1 and gotta wonder if it now opens the game up.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck. Handles a sweet feed. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. Scores! Dakota puts it home! The Icebreakers gave one up early here in period number 1, but almost as quickly they get it right back.
Well, they stayed the course here, and halfway through the period, I feel like they're just finding their legs and they're getting into rhythm. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into it here, James. They found it.
And he takes the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Buttersworth's moving it ahead. Makes some space. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Pasternak's got it behind the net. Sends it out in front. She scores! What a way to finish that. The Icebreakers are up by 1 after that strike here in the second half of this first period.
Well, they're good shape here right now, James, because they've started it strong. They've competed for every puck, and now they find themselves with the lead. Now it's about holding it, being consistent, and finding a way to reach for more.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Burns. And he stopped that one. Blunt's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Icebreakers have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks have it now. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Slides it on over to Pasternak. Here's a shot! Tremendous defensive effort to crouch down and block it. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. And makes the routine save. Sends a pass over. The Icebreakers take possession of the neutral zone. The Nighthawks have it now. The Icebreakers gain possession. Blunt's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Sharky's won it off the faceoff. Memphis lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Slides it across. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Pasternak. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Icebreakers have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. Sharky's won the draw at center. The Nighthawks take over on possession. With possession along the wall. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Oh, she got all of that hit.
She's been lowering the hammer all night long, James. She knows exactly where her opponent is. She keeps her feet moving, but man, is she driving right through her check.
Slides the puck to Shockey. Oh, what a move! First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
That's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Icebreakers lead here in the second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. Sharky's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Shockey. Quick shot! That's blocked. Puck picked up by Burns. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Puck scooped up by Pasternak. One-on-one with the goaltender. Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Icebreakers are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now, it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Oh, look at this! And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. The Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Tries to feed it over to McPherson-Ridgewell. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Breakaway. Ridgewell. And they'll go the other way with it. Dishes it to McPherson Ridgewell. Tries it to the crease. McPherson Ridgewell's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. The Icebreakers have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Sharkies won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sharkies taking it from his own end. Moves into the slot, and that's broken up. Trying to exit the defensive zone. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. On the backhand, a score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers, you're going to make your opponent pay.
Feeds the puck over to McPherson Ridgewell. The Icebreakers are in transition. Here's a blast! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Moves it to the middle. Oh, off the iron. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Dishes it off. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here's a chance in front. Moves it off the post. Dismiss that chance.
Well, this game is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
From a sharp angle, here's a shot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Icebreakers have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Taken by McPherson Ridgewell. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipate.
He's got a little jump. He's in. And he goes back to regroup. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Sharkies won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. Memphis got the puck in his own zone. Sharkies into the offensive zone now on the attack. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Icebreakers want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Works it across to Joshua. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. And that's picked off. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Period number 3 is ready to go. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Nighthawks are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
The Icebreakers lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. The Nighthawks come up with a defensive zone draw. Here they come. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Long pass up ahead to center. Shot. Grabs the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Nighthawks played along the wing.
Sharky's the true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. And now it's grabbed by McPherson Ridgewell. He's over! Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop!
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Here's an odd-man rush. Just an easy pad save made by Blunt. Inside his own end, moves the puck. He's got a step. And that's 20 seconds, that breakaway.
Well, he's out there wholesale, isn't he, James? I mean, nice gauge of the speed of the shooter here. I don't think was expecting it. He's able to save that one. He was a fish out of water, though. It was an empty net if he missed.
Let's get the call. Mantha's getting called for tripping.
Well, the PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
And he pops it up with a pass. Oh, wow. Pasternak's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Shockey's got it through center. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Through center. Passes it over to Buttersworth. Into the corner of the attacking area. And now he moves it quickly to Burns. The Nighthawks are still down a goal as they fail to capitalize on the power play. Picked up along the wall by Mantha. Loses the coverage there. Passes it over. Puck grab by Burns. Sends it in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Left scores! Like a fucking Bronco, Dakota charges it into the back of the net.
I don't think that he's going to like that this went in here, James. I mean, it's a one-on-one battle. He's fighting for position to find that puck. You got to have will. You got to go up and down, do what you got to find the puck and make the save.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Pass in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Moves it quickly over to Mantha.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And that's off a stick. Here's a chance to the middle. It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers! The Nighthawks desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're away, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Sharp, he's moving the puck through his own zone. Dished on over to McPherson Ridgewell. Takes the shot. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, he knew that hit, but it's in the score. And just like that, we are all even here in the third. Well, it's a new game, isn't it, James? And listen, you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff here, making sure that they kept their... focus when they were in the hole, and look at them now. They're right back in it.
Puck picked up by Jesus. Takes a shot, and that's off target as it hits the body. Sends it quickly to McPherson Ridgewell. The Nighthawks will play it from the corner. Too many bodies in the way. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Final minute to go here in the third. And we'll reset things after that icing.
He's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there.
Pasternak's been dangerous all night, James. I mean, just really a product of the skill set with his hands. I mean, he can manipulate, he can move left to right. The puck really dangles on his stick. He's had tons of chances, hasn't been able to convert yet, but if he continues to walk down the lane... Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a...
Save of the play! Whoa!
Hey, he's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
McPherson Ridgewell's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, the PK better be dialed in and ready to do a job here. I mean, a tie game late in the third period. There couldn't have been a worse time to take an infraction.
Blunt's gonna hang on to the puck for a whistle.
McPherson Ridgewell's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
And that puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the boards by Burns. Puck scooped up by Buttersworth. Scores! Putting the special in special teams, they take the lead.
And often when you're on special teams, James, it can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution.
The Icebreakers have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Oh, what a hit! He lined it up perfectly. Oh, he misfires on that. Scooped up along the wall by Mantha. That's not going to fool him. And another stop. Final horn is sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. Well, it's a big, shiny W in their EASHL debut. Couldn't draw up any better, I'd say.
Yeah, it was perfect in terms of the end result. And when you look at this game, you saw the execution, the communication. Everyone is happy. I mean, the coaches, the staff, the trainers, all the personnel that put so much into this opening game.